I absolutely hate doing laundry.
Woo! Good morning. Can you talk? I really need coffee. I'm so stressed. I was up studying. I'm gonna be late to class. I'll call you later. I just want to be lazy right now. I should probably go to the gym. I'm hungry. Want to hang out? I don't know anyone going tonight. I'm kind of freaking out. Does this look good? It's gonna be so much fun though. I can't wait. And yeah, that's what I would do. Just don't quote me on that.
Happy Sunday. Welcome back to another episode of Don't Quote Me on That. My name is Gabriela if you're new here. As you guys saw, I spent the weekend in Cape Cod. We just got back last night. The apartment was such a mess this morning. My OCD kicked in so bad this morning. I was sitting on my couch because I wasn't feeling so good. I was laying down and I was looking around me and I was like, this place is a mess. My life is a mess. Everything's falling apart. Like, it was an amazing weekend. I had so much fun. But obviously getting back from a trip and coming back, like reset day for me is a nightmare. It's a nightmare because my OCD starts kicking in and I am freaking out and everything's a mess. I feel like everything's falling apart. But once I get it all clean and all organized, it's all good. But this morning I was freaking out. So I organized everything, I cleaned everything. But now I'm doing the one thing that I absolutely hate doing, which is doing my laundry. Doing your laundry sucks. For the young adults like me, if you're in your 20s and now you have to do everything by yourself, well, I don't know what your least favorite thing is, but my least favorite thing is doing my laundry. Not necessarily just doing my laundry, but doing my sheets, which I'm doing here in the background. I am washing my sheets. I need to do my sheets, put them back again, the duvet cover, the thing. It's so annoying. I hate doing laundry and I hate just doing my sheets and like having to remake my bed. And that's kind of the thing that sucks the most about being a young adult is that you realize you need to do everything by yourself and everything is so much. Like when you're a kid, when you're a teenager, you don't realize the amount of things that you actually need to do that your parents are doing for you. It's like, oh, you're hungry? Make yourself some food. You want clean clothes? Wash them. Is the floor dirty? Vacuum it. Is your bathroom super disgusting? Well, clean it. And you have to do everything yourself. And it kind of sucks. It sucks so much because there's so many things that you need to do, but you're also in college or working. So you also have to do that. But then you also kind of, have a life. You want to hang out with your friends. You want some alone time. You want to work out. You want to do all these things. And 24 hours. Why is there only 24 hours in a day? It's just not enough time. And being a young adult, 24 hours feels like 10 with so many things that you need to do. I apologize for my little rant, but that is just how I was feeling this morning. But the weekend was so much fun, guys. Cape Cod is so beautiful. I had never been, like I'd always see it in the movies and on Pinterest, like super vibey, super aesthetic. And it was so much fun. We went to the beach, we went to nice restaurants, we took my dog, so it was a lot of fun. He played outside. But now we're back to freaking reality, and reality means I needed to clean this apartment, which I did, so I'm feeling better about it. But now I'm just waiting for my load of laundry and then I'll be done. Not done. Who am I kidding? I have a midterm this week, so I need to study for my midterm. I also have some other assignments, but then it's also kind of fun because this weekend I'm going to a concert. So this is what this vlog is going to be about. This week is fun, but like not fun, but fun, but not fun. Midterm, concert, it makes kind of like a average week. Because we already know I'm going to be freaking out about my midterm because it is 30% of my grade. So, and it's kind of worth freaking out about, except I kind of over freak out about things, but I am going to freak out a little bit about it. My career as an adult just started and I want it to be done because there's so many things that you actually need to do that you don't realize as a child. And again, I just hate doing my laundry. So freshman year of college was the first time that I had to do my own laundry because in boarding school had a laundry system. So if you're new here, I went to boarding school and boarding school had a laundry system. So someone did your laundry for you. That wasn't a problem. And then I got to college. So over the summer, I was like, Mom, please help me out. She taught me how to do laundry. Everything fine. I was like, okay, I got this. We got to college. We're like 2 weeks into freshman year of college. I'm doing my laundry. And it was one of those laundries where you have like the little Tide Pods and then you just throw it in the machine. This machine in my apartment is the one where you just pour the liquid. But that one, you had to throw in like the Tide Pod. So one day I was doing my laundry and I completely forgot to put in the Tide Pod. There was no Tide Pod in there. It was just my clothes with water and just circling around with water, nothing to wash them. I realized that and I was like, oh my God, what do I do? And the machine locked itself, obviously, because it was college. It had like this little locking system where like you could not open it. It was completely locked and it was like an hour and a half. an hour and a half. I had to do homework. I had to do stuff. I was like, I cannot wait an hour and a half for my laundry to just wash itself with water, for me to have to redo my laundry, and then I need to dry it. I was just freaking out. I was like, I don't know what to do. I called my mom. Who else am I going to call in the midst of freaking out? I was like, Mommy, please, what do I do? I just threw my laundry in like a dumbass with no soap, and it's just going to come out still dirty and just a little bit cleaner, you know, water cleans. But like, I still needed to do my laundry. So I was like, Mama, what do I do? It's locked, you know? It's not like, well, I am a dumbass for forgetting the Tide Pod, but like, it's locked. Like, there's nothing I can do. What do I do? So my mom also went to boarding school, and she also went to college in Boston, which is funny. So we both went to boarding school. We both went to college in Boston. Different boarding schools, though. She went to boarding school in England. Okay, irrelevant. Point is, we both went to boarding school and we both went to college. So she was like, I have a hack. And I was like, okay, what hack? And she was like, but you can't like tell anyone, or like no one can find out, because like you're not supposed to do this. And I was like, okay. She was like, unplug it. And I was like, Mom, like, what do you mean? She was like, unplug it. Like, unplug the machine. It's going to turn it off, and then plug it back in. It's going to like restart the whole shit, but like you're going to get your clothes, and like you're going to be open it and then just put in the Tide Pod, and like you'll be fine, and like just unplug it. I don't know why, but like I felt like a criminal doing that. And like I felt like my mom was just telling me something illegal to do. I was like, Mom, I'm not supposed to be doing this. But I ended up doing it. I ended up unplugging the machine, and I called her back, and I was like, you're a freaking genius. You're so smart, Mom. Like, I'm glad my mom was sneaky in high school and college, because she also has like all the hacks for me. So thank God that she was also like a sneaky kid. But yeah, she was just like, unplug it. But I had to call up my mama, because I was like, what do I do? So you're still going to have to call up your parents. And if you're in your 20s, it's fine. Like, just ring them up. Like, I call my mom all the time, and I'm like, I forgot how to make rice. How the hell do I do this? I need to wash this. I need to do this. But at the end of the day, like, I'm still calling my mom, because I still like don't know how to do half the stuff. I don't know how to be an adult. Like, I don't know how to take care of myself. Not really. I thought I did. And I was always the kid who knew how to cook, who knew how to clean. Like, I've always been such a like independent kid that like you would know how to do things, and like you would think that I would have it all figured out. But turns out I don't. Turns out I don't have half of the things figured out. My life is still kind of like cuckoo wackadoodle, and I don't know what's going on. Because that's the thing. When you're in your 20s, it's like you have so much shit to do, and it's extremely overwhelming, but you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Because you're in your 20s. It's like, do I want to go this way with my life, or do I want to pick this career path? You know, like, do I want to be a stay-at-home mom, or like, do I want to be a working mom? Like, do I want to be a doctor? Do I want to be a lawyer, 9-to-5, startup? Like, what the hell do you want to do? Do you want to live in a farm, or do you want to live in a city? You know, like surf vibes, or like what kind of vibes are we giving in our 20s? But the whole point is that you don't know. Like, I don't know what I want to do. There's so many options right now, and I don't know what I want to do. And I think the clock is ticking. Actually, the clock is kind of ticking. I should probably get on that. Because in high school, it was like, I don't know how to do half of this stuff. And it was like, you were trying your hardest to keep up with school, with your classes, with your grades. But now in college, and now when you're like working and you're in your early 20s, it's like, I'm still trying to just like keep up and do the best I can. But like, what is it that I am supposed to be doing? Like, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? Am I left, right? You know, which way do I pick? And it is extremely overwhelming not to know what you're going to do. But I feel like we're all in this together. Like, we're all in this together. You know, like, I feel like there's not a single 20-year-old who has everything figured out. Okay, maybe there's some 20-year-olds who have their shit figured out, and like 20-year-old billionaires who like scratch their bellies and like don't work. Probably. But like majority of us, normal people who are just like hanging on, trying to figure it out. We don't know what we're doing. At least I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that I hate doing laundry. I literally just can't wait for this load of laundry to be done so I can put it in the dryer and then make my bed and then just be done with it. And then once I'm done, I need to study, but I have a midterm. I have a midterm. And I did not do so well on my last quiz, which means I actually need to like really study a lot today and tomorrow. It's fine. I'm fine. But then Friday, I'm going to Eladio concert. If you're American and you have no idea who Eladio is, I feel sorry for you because he produces amazing music. So if you're Latino and you're in my Latino gang squad, then you know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm going to see freaking Eladio on Friday. So that's really exciting. So it's like really cool because I'm going to see that on Friday. But then it's like I need to suffer before the excitement. Like I need to go through my midterm and like go through that pain. And then the reward at the end of the week is the concert. No clue if I'm doing a good job or a bad job at adulting, but let's see how this week goes. Hi, you guys. So it's been like 2 days. I was cramming so much yesterday, and now I finished my midterm. Honestly, I think it went well. I'm still struggling with the adulting part. I haven't unpacked yet from my trip. Like I got back 3 days ago and I still haven't unpacked. That is just like equipment, ignore it, but it's been there for like a week. The current state of my bathroom. So basically, I still have a bunch of things to do. I thought I kind of just needed to like take the midterm and then I was done and that was it. But no, I need to do another freaking load of laundry, which I'm gonna do tomorrow. Okay, but how cute is my outfit today? Ta-da! I literally put it together in like 5 minutes. I was running out of the house this morning before the midterm. Caleb needs to go on a walk, so we're gonna go on a walk. Mwah. I have another class later today, and it's a nighttime class. I finished class at 9:30 p.m., which sucks. I pulled up to school this morning looking like this, like with my hair literally just how I woke up. Down bad. I'm hungry and I want to make lunch, but guess what? I need to make lunch. I want my bathroom to be clean, but I need to clean it. I actually have so many things to do, like I might just not sleep. Welcome to the life of a 20-year-old. Hi guys, it feels like I haven't talked to you guys in forever because I've had the longest week, so my days have just been kind of like one big blur of overwhelming and a lot of things to do. So it feels like I haven't talked to you guys in forever. So like, hi, how are you? I missed you. You guys are probably like, what is she saying? Because for you, you've been watching this video and it's like 5 minutes. But for me, it's been 4 very hectic and long days because as you guys saw, we have a new intro. Guys, an intro is something that I had been wanting to do for so long. So I'm so happy that I finally got it out, but it took so long because I kind of also just like crammed it into like 1 week. Whenever, I don't know why, but like whenever I like get something in my head, I'm like, I need to do it now. And like, I'm so determined and I want to get it done. So when I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I've been cramming because I had a midterm. As you guys saw, it went well, thank God. But I have a midterm on Tuesday. I have a concert tomorrow. I need to finish the intro because you guys are watching this on Sunday. You guys see the intro. It's perfect. It's done. But right now it's still Friday. So I'm still filming the intro. You guys saw I spent all of today filming. I still have 2 more scenes of the intro to film, but it's like 7 p.m. So like I have no idea when I'm going to go to bed because not only do I need to still film them, but I need to edit them and I need to edit the podcast and this show. So good luck to me. I guess this is what adulting means, really just getting 0 sleep. I guess it just comes with the package. Like, hey, you turned 20, here's a little care package. Oh, what's inside? No sleep. That's the only thing that's inside. At least that's what being in your 20s feels like. It feels like an eternal no sleep, work, just doing a lot of things. Can you guys believe that I'm doing another load of laundry? Like is it done? Oh, I thought it was done and I had to put it in the dryer. No, it's not done. But I have another load of laundry. So, and you guys know I hate doing laundry. So yeah, it's an eternal loop of just doing so many things and very overwhelming, but I'm hanging in there, sort of. No, but honestly, guys, I'm really excited about the intro. I hope you guys love the intro. I loved it. I put a lot of effort into it, so I hope you guys love it. No, I'm kidding. I hope you guys do actually love it. But I did put a lot of effort into it, and I'm happy with the final result. Like I said at the beginning of the video, like you really do everything by yourself in your 20s. I'm doing everything for the podcast when it comes to like setting up lights, the sound, the things, the camera. Like I had to learn so many things, and because I'm doing it by myself, you should see me. Like it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm watching a video. I'm like, how to connect this camera to this computer and how to transfer this audio to this thing. It's all a learning process. And I feel like that's really what your 20s is about. And the biggest thing about adulting is you're going to mess up and we have no idea what the heck we're doing. But we're trying, and trial and error is the biggest word that I think comes to mind when I think 20s. And I think that at least that's why I haven't gone crazy so far, at least not so crazy, because I'm like, you're still young, you know, you're still trying, you're still learning. Like, you don't have to have it all figured out. You can hate doing your laundry, and it's fine if you hate doing your laundry for the rest of your life. You just have to get used to doing it. One of the things that I love so much about the adulting category on the podcast is that for me, it's the same. You know, like when we're talking about like things that I've already gone through, I'm coming and I'm talking to you guys from a place of like, oh, I already lived that. This is what I would do. This is what I lived, you know, from like a place of experience. But adulting in my 20s, that is not a place of experience because I'm on the same page as you. You know, I'm still in the process. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. But there are certain things that I have been doing that have helped me feel a little bit better with the whole overwhelmness of just trying to figure out how to be an adult. So that's why I love it, because it's cool, because we can like talk about it and like mess up together. And you guys, if you have like advice also for me as to like things I could be doing to like help myself manage my time better and just be an adult better, please, like, oh my God, please give me so much advice. But there's one thing that I have done a lot that has helped me that I think is very useful. And it's just setting up like routines and habits that it's just on the clock, you know, like I do them routinely and it makes my life a lot easier. So like, for example, I designated one day when I was like, this day of the week, I'm doing laundry, I'm cleaning the apartment, I'm doing my sheets, I'm washing dishes, I'm doing whatever, you know, it's like a clean reset. Like, I don't know if any of you live by yourselves, if it's like you just moved into an apartment by yourself and you're, you know, adulting, living by yourself, trying to be a freaking grown up. If you're in the process, you know, it's really helped me to just have one day where I'm like, it's the adult day, you know, like that is the day where I wake up early and I'm like, today, I put on my adult hat that is really boring and really annoying, but I get my tools and I go to work and I do everything that I didn't want to do during the week. Oh, my laundry is ready. Okay, hold on, because I need to put it in the dryer. Otherwise, it's going to like stay there wet. See, this is the things that you need to learn about adulting. There's so many things that you don't know, like how things work. So, piece of advice, like if you're just put it in the dryer. Otherwise, it's going to start smelling. So I'm going to go put it in the dryer and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That's in the dryer. But as I was saying, so that's helped me a lot. Just have like a day where I'm like, this is the day I'm going to do absolutely everything. And that way you're not stressing throughout the week, trying to figure out like, oh my God, when do I have time to do laundry? When do I have time to wash dishes? When do I have time to do this or that? Just do it that day. Like, you take the stress off your shoulders. You're not worried. You know, if you designated it for Sunday and it's Tuesday, why are you stressing? That's a Sunday problem. You know, I love having just later day problems. No, but I'm not kidding. Like, it seriously helped me. For me, it's Sunday. Sunday is the day where I wake up and I know that I'm cleaning. I don't even take a shower in the morning, like as soon as I wake up, because I'm like, I'm going to sweat. I'm going to be cleaning, vacuuming, moving around, doing things. So I know that that is my day. So that's something that has helped me a lot. And it's just an advice that I would give you. Try it out, you know? I feel like humans, we're like creatures of habit. So having habits and establishing a good and healthy habits, productive routine, it's just going to keep you on your toes. And obviously there's times where it's just not going to work. Today's Friday and I'm doing laundry and I'm not supposed to be doing laundry, but I just got back from a trip. So I was running out of underwear. So I needed to like whatever, you know? So sometimes it's just not going to work out and it's fine, but at least it helps you a little bit to know that there's like this one day where you're just going to do all of the boring adulting stuff that you don't want to do. There's a really good book. If any of you guys are interested in a really good book, it's called Atomic Habits. Really, really good book. It talks about establishing habits, breaking old habits, and just how to like your brain works with all of that. So if anyone's interested in like those kind of books, I love those kind of books. It's called Atomic Habits. I don't know who it's by, so sorry, but Atomic Habits. It's a good book. Now, for the people living alone, if you cook, you know, cooking takes a lot of time. Cooking actually takes a lot of time. Making rice, whatever, it takes a lot of time. And if you're in college, you don't have time to make a 5-star meal every time and to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then to wash your dishes and then repeat the next day. You just don't have time. And if you do, I don't know how you do it because I don't have time to do so many things. So something that helps me a lot is meal prepping. And I know you're probably thinking I'm not going to make little jars of container food that's all no, I don't do that. It's not that psycho. It's just one day where I'm today I'm going to cook. And this, I give credit to my mom because my mom is really good at this as just meal prepping so that you don't have to start from scratch. So I'll buy 4 bags of rice. The yellow rice from Goya, so good. I love yellow rice. I'll buy 4 bags of yellow rice and I cook all of them in one day. And then I'll just separate them into Ziploc bags and I put them in the freezer. And then you have rice and then you just take it out, unfreeze it, microwave it, and you have rice all good to go. You didn't have to make rice from scratch. So little tip, you can just make a bunch of rice and then just freeze it, keep it in the freezer, and then just pop it in the microwave whenever you want rice. Same thing with ground beef. Ground lamb, make a bunch of it, season it, put it in the freezer, unfreeze it whenever you want to, and done. You have rice and beef. That's already a whole meal right there. And obviously you can find different things, different recipes to meal prep. I also love making oatmeal. So I make little mason jars and I'll put oatmeal and oat milk and then honey and blueberries, whatever, any topping that I want. And then I'll just keep them in the fridge. And then in the mornings, I have breakfast. So it's just finding little tweaks here and there that you can do to make your life easier, to save time. And once you get accustomed of today's the day where I cook, today's the day where I clean, it just comes naturally. And those things help you save a lot of time. Trust me, the meal prepping thing, it saves you so much time. The amount of times where I'm I don't want to cook anything, I don't want to eat anything, and I'm just rice, ground beef, microwave, done. Obviously, do not microwave it in the plastic bag. You don't want to eat microplastics. Hello? Put it in a bowl and then microwave it. Do not microwave it in a plastic bag. If you were going to do that, please don't do that. Don't put it in the microwave with a plastic bag. Thank you. Put it in a bowl. So those are 2 things that have definitely helped me save a lot of time and just feel a little bit better, at least I know I have some sort of meal in the fridge right now if I want to make something really quickly. I know that I'm going to clean on Sunday, so I'm not stressed. Well, I have to do my laundry today. Frickin', sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes your plans just don't work out. And that's fine because I said, being an adult, and I guess, I hope that your early 20s are trial and error. At least that's what I keep telling myself, that it's trial and error. And that's why, I don't know, maybe I'm just justifying my errors, but no, I think I'm right. I think your 20s are supposed to be a time where you're just trying to figure it out. But being an adult, I feel does come with a lot of responsibility. And it's important for us to be aware of that. Wake up, kid, you are 20, 21, 22, as much as sure, we're trying to figure it out and we're trying to do this and that, at least put in your best foot forward. At least try your hardest. We might not know all the answers. You might not know if you want to go left, right, up, down, what you want to do with your life. We're all confused right now. We all don't know what to do, but at least show up and try and do the work and do your laundry and organize it and go grocery shopping and make yourself a healthy meal. Be responsible for yourself. We're not kids anymore. As much as I hate to say it, as much as I literally hate to say it, we're not kids anymore. And it sucks, but it's the truth. It's the reality. We have a lot more responsibilities now. And like I said at the beginning, no one is watching after us. So no one's watching after us also means that no one's going to take care of you if you don't take care of yourself. And when I first started living by myself and when I was no parents, whatever, I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't eating healthy. I wasn't spending time just by myself, doing self-care, taking long baths and showers, spending time by myself. I wasn't doing any of that. I wasn't being healthy and looking over myself. I was staying up so late studying. I would sleep 3 to 4 hours a night for a week. I wasn't taking care of myself. And that is also something so important that I feel I didn't do a lot last year. I was I wasn't taking care of myself. And I was Holy crap. Like that is also another thing that you need to do as an adult. You need to take care of yourself. You need to be responsible for yourself, for your mental health, for your well-being, for not only just showing up to work and doing all these things and cleaning, laundry, all these things. No, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with being an adult, such as taking care of yourself, driving. Driving is a really big responsibility. Like we don't talk about it enough, but driving, getting behind the wheel, you need to take it seriously. And these are all things that we need to just be like, we're 20. Like we're 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, whatever we are. We're growing up and we need to be responsible. There used to be a time where someone took care of us and where someone was watching over us or mentoring us. You don't have anyone watching over you anymore. You need to watch over yourself. It's not mom's job anymore to make sure you get to work on time. That's your job. It's your job and your responsibility to look after yourself. And again, the biggest thing that has also helped me with that, with looking after myself, has been establishing routines and establishing good and healthy habits. Establishing a good morning and a good nighttime routine has helped me so much with trying to just with mental health. It helps me so much. It just gives me 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, whatever it is, by myself. So when the mental health factor, that's amazing. But when it comes to adulting, having a morning routine and a night routine where I'm okay, for me, because I have a dog, I'm going to take my dog out. I'm going to give him dinner. Then I'm going to cook. Then I'm going to do my skincare. Then I'm going to do my homework. And then I'm going to go to bed. And then I'm going to get my 8 hours of sleep. And I'm going to, having a good and established routine, it just helps you stay on track. It helps you stay on top of everything that you need to do and just being responsible. And honestly, if you're like me and you have so many things, you're thinking about this and that, and also I have school, but I'm also working, all of us have so many things in our head. Write it down. There's a lot of times where I think of, oh shoot, I had to do this thing. Oh crap, I had to do this. And I don't write it down. And then 3 days later, I'll be oh my God, I had to do that. And I completely forgot. So write it down, have a planner, make a schedule, make your life easier and find things that can help you just be productive and stay on top of things. And like I said, especially this category, adulting, for the adulting categories, guys, can we please make it just very clear for the adulting category that don't quote me on that is bold, italicized, and underlined. Really, don't quote me on anything that I just freaking said, because I don't know either. I'm also adulting. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing, but it's been helping me a lot. And I feel that's a good thing to do, establishing good habits. And I kind of know that it's a good thing to do because the book said so. At the end of the day, Atomic Habits also kind of corroborates what I'm saying over here. So no, there's some truth to what I'm saying, but really just don't quote me on this because I'm also trying to figure it out. I also don't know. But what I do know is that that's been helping me. Knowing that I'm going to do all my chores on Sunday helps me relax throughout the rest of the week, to leave that for Sunday. And then Sunday, I know that that's what I have to do and I get it done. Establishing good routines, morning routine, night routine, meal prepping, all of those things have helped me just feel like I have a little bit more control. I have things, they're a little bit more organized. It's not so crazy and not so messy. And I know that it's okay to be messy. I'm not saying we can't be messy and have everything crazy. I feel like it's already crazy in itself and I already don't know what I'm doing. So that's why it helps a little, just to keep it a little bit not too crazy and out of the box and we're losing our minds, So please, really don't quote me on anything that I just said. But yeah, those are things that I've done that have helped me a lot to feel a little bit better about the fact that I absolutely hate doing laundry. And about the fact that there's just so many things that you have to do as an adult. And it hits you like a train. No one warns you. There's no warning sign. No one tells you, hey, it's really hard. No, they make it seem so cool. You're free and independent and you're an adult and you can do whatever the hell you want. No, you have to do so many things. That's the truth. So, hey, that's the truth. If you're still a teenager, I apologize if that's not what you wanted to hear. But your 20s, they're fun, but they're not that much fun. There's a lot of things to do. A little overwhelming. But I do think that we should have fun in our 20s. Because our 20s are still our 20s. Like I said, it's a time to mess up a little bit. Not too much. Because I do stand by the fact that we have responsibilities now. I do stand by that. but it is also trial and error period. So let's have fun. Let's enjoy our 20s too. I want to enjoy my 20s too because we're still young. We're still 20, 21, 22. Let's have fun. Let's be young, wild, and free. Like, come on. If we don't have fun right now, when are we going to have fun? Yes, we had fun when we were teens, but come on. Fun in your 20s is a lot more fun than fun in your teens. So I, at least for once, want to have fun. So I do stand by being responsible, but let's also have fun. And on that note, I have a concert. So let's go to the concert. It's going to be so much fun. Time to forget about everything. Responsibilities out the door. Being an adult, who cares? We're not going to care about that right now. Right now, we're going to have fun. We're going to pretend like we're still teenagers and go to a concert, have fun. And that is low-key a mentality that I want to have at least until I'm like 25. That I'm just an old teenager. Having fun, trying to figure it out, creating good and healthy habits that do make me figure it out, but still having fun, and it's still trial and error period. So I'm officially going to start my 5-year free trial of being an adult before I officially subscribe once I'm like 25 or something. Because for right now, let me just trial and error and let's go have fun.
No way.